Hello, hello everyone. Running a few minutes late, as has been kind of typical lately. I apologize for that, but I'm going to get started shortly here. Still getting the link up and editing the YouTube information for now, though. Give me just a moment. Thanks for your patience.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Lucky that the Nora was there.
Would you like to buy something today?
What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
Buy what you need, leave the rest. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. I've got all the best goods here. Take a look at these wares. Check out these wares.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. I've got all the best goods here.
Kanpadish once again leads the hunter's lodge.
Fine goods for a fair price.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Oseram scum.
Check out these
Sending
wares.
killers
Won't
after
find
the Sun
better
King.
wares. Fine goods for a fair price.
Take a look
I'll
at
wager
these
Aaron is
wares.
behind Derval's extradition. Also,
The Oseram have gone too far this time. Derval should die for his crimes.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the Sun King.
Won't find
What
better
on earth
wares.
was the Vanguard doing?
I don't like a woman as head of the Hunter's Lodge.
You'll like what I have for sale. I promise. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Derval. He tried to kill the Sun King. Unbelievable.
Only the finest
Don't pass
goods
up
here.
these goods.
See for yourself.
Howdy, howdy.
Come, take a look.
What's up, folks? Sorry, just a second.
I'll give you a
The
good
Sun
price.
King owes his life to an outlander.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. These aren't goods. They're necessity. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Take a look at these wares.
How much Oseram influence in the palace? What's he thinking, letting Derval live?
Wasn't sure about this.
I've got all the best goods here.
the one who foiled the plot against our city. The sun honors me with our meeting. You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our HUDs make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end, he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved, too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all. I trust the sun has watched over you on your trials?
I'm still working on the trials, and I guess it's still watching.
I've been asking the nobles of the Sun Court to hear out my cause. Just the grace of their ears.
You want me to shake them down, too?
Don't tempt me. I'm still a priest.
I have to go.
Walk in light. The sun shines and you appear.
I have to go.
Walk in light. Welcome back, my friend.
I need to get going.
May the sun shine upon you. Welcome back, my friend.
I have to go.
Walk in light.
You look like you've traveled far, Outlander.
From the Great Plains. But not alone. Never alone. This was a city of cages 2 harvests ago. Wooden bars leave marks. I kept those marks. I can still feel the bars.
They took you as a slave, but you escaped.
During the liberation. My friend and I, they'd put us to work in the quarries together. We'd grown alike, so we fled together. But in the smoke, the trees, we ran right into the machines. I kept running. I thought she was just behind me. She is still. Wherever I go, just behind me. And that's why I came back. To finally free us from that moment. But I need your help to do it. In the quarry, it always rained. And we named the mosses growing between the bricks. We waited in cages for them to come for us each morning, not knowing if we would see another sunset. Our knees were always skinned, hair matted with quarry clay, red as sun-struck shoulders. In the quarry, it always rained, and we named the mosses growing between the bricks.
You're not like the others. You wear machine parts, but you hunted them yourself.
How can you tell?
A hunter knows a hunter. My people run with the great metal herds among the northern glaciers. But the Glinthawks at Sun's Climb are too strong for me. So I cannot fulfill my vow to paint the story of my people there. How the madness of the machines spread to the Karja, and they sent their soldiers, feet frost-blackened, to bring us here in chains. Our shamans, who sing the machine songs, many were taken to their deaths. Their songs go unfinished in Banur. Help me honor them. Help me paint their story. I ask you this. Hunter to hunter. So much noise, but no songs. This forest of candles. Grief cracks hearts like ice. The light of the machine spirits is not here. Only sun flashes. So much noise, but no songs.
This must be the Sun's Climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
I'm still on story mode. My bad. I've already killed the Glinthawks up here once to get the metal flower. Oops. Oh, sometimes it just goes like that, doesn't it?
It's good to be free of the city.
Bro, really?
You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
That was weird. Oh well. Can you imagine what Elden Ring would be like in like this kind of lighting system? Like this is a lot like looking out over Raya Lucaria. That, you know, right after you know, like totally different.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes. Let's get on with it. That'll help.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, And she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests. Oh,
What is it?
there. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
That interaction has always confused me a little. I think I understand it, but I'm not confident that I understand it. You know, it's just a little odd.
Knew it was only a matter of time before an Oseram tried to kill the Sun King.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Naman told me about.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine, anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Between the two of us, we could pitch him and his guards over the waterfall.
Somehow I don't think that's what Naman had in mind.
Huh. Between the two of us. Huh.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now.
It's a public monument, not his private shrine.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill the Sun King, what shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
If you won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Life in the claim was never easy, and living here ain't either. Even the well-intentioned Karja talk to us like we're children. It's insulting. Oseram don't always take kindly to strangers. Keep that in mind. Don't just cast about talking to strangers, woman.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Is it just me, or do people walk slower here? Don't they have places to be?
Karja carving is fancy, finicky work. They've thin fingers, you see. Not like forge-burned hands.
There's plenty of work here.
Karja carving, not like...
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands, and I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for me. Rotten place, really. Don't interrupt me. I work hard and fight hard. I don't forget easy. You look like you can handle yourself.
You look strong enough to man a forge.
I'm considering what I'll fashion next at the forge. A little more dirt on you, and even you'd pass for an Oseram. Fire and spit. What do you want from me? Careful talking to strangers. Hammer to steel, they want something from you. Thinking about heading back to the claim. I'd shake your hand, but mine's been at the forge. You look strong enough to man a forge? Fire and spit. Bet they didn't make two of you. I'm ground down to the bone. No interest in chatter. I've had about enough of the Karja. I'm sure you can find better company. I'm not trading today. Let me tell you, a woman like you wouldn't care for the claim. Look fresh from the forge. Thinking about heading back to the claim. I'm sure you can find better company. I'm considering what I'll fashion next at the forge.
I am Batman.
Trader is awesome and we'll just conveniently lose Dervahl in the transport to Mainspring.
So you've come back to the temple?
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Hello again, Aloy. The Sun Temple seems to be adapting to our new role. May the sun favor you as it favored me with your arrival. Change comes like the sunrise, slow to begin, but in time, all is illuminated. The day is not long or bright enough for all my gratitude. Change comes like the sunrise, slow to begin, but in time, all is illuminated.
Naman is returned, his pilgrim's wounds salved. Truly you are sun-touched.
So, this is the Temple of the Sun Priests.
Where we offer our daily prayers for balance. I'm afraid only Karja can participate, but you are welcome to observe.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. What are these prayers?
To recognize the sun is to recognize we live in renewal. By its rise and fall, we determine what to take up and what to set aside. Offered to its pure heat, the skin peels, and old time is burned away. We treasure the blisters.
That sounds painful.
Well, there is no glory without sacrifice.
The temple looks out on the tower across the valley. Why?
Ah, that's the spire, guiding us forever skyward, gleaming with the rays of the sun at noon. It is said that the spire's shadow lay across this mesa when our ancestors came to the valley, searching for a home. Thus, sun and spire joined, showing the Karja where to build. The dawn of Meridian.
Always illuminating, Uriah.
May the great sun always shine upon you.
Praise the sun. Okay, that's it for tonight. Save and sign off. It's about the 45-minute mark. For those unfamiliar, I play every night at 7:15 Mountain Standard Time. The stream goes up around 10 after gameplay starts, around 15 after. It goes 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer. Feel free to hit like if you enjoyed watching, subscribe if you want to keep watching, no pressure to do either. I'm just here for fun and I want you to be as well. Love's appreciated for sure though. I hope you'll have a good one and we'll catch you next time.